Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there.
Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it.
If you find your strength back, imbibe the curative or have a bit of green knowledge. When one of the fiends comes in, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Random attacks are more There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? You're going. Can't just run off now. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. We can but hope that you rid us of it ere long. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. The dragon rears its ugly head. The sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermont owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it o'er time. Though, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated, and
People here are evacuated and safe.
People here are people here are evacuated.
The people here are evacuated and safe for the moment. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories. Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the Riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. Very well. May for...
Can't work as late as I do. Still ready. Any more?
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
Hasn't anyone?
Look, Master, a treasure check.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep. Aye, being armed is better than being... You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it.
These malicious stares follow me everywhere I go. Got to crack a few skulls. Need more
Well
work.
met.
Like it or not.
Well met. Monsters and bandits are a plague upon my business. Much obliged.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing. Nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the...
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Hoy there. You seen what my pa always used to say. Aye, being armed, you should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the chance.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of... I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
A visit to Melv might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
the Vanguard is...
Hail! You a soldier? Twould be a surprise to see. We've had to start sending out new...
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all...
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir,
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle the...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't say. You seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out. I suppose 'twas a bit much to expect.
Pray, follow me.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early gets the worm, as they say.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Masterfully done.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. You must cleanse yourself with that oil in your taste.
So pitiful a foe, you knew no trouble.
We can ill afford to grow old conflict. Our foe is not yet routed. Come, I'll lead the way.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Mayhap you could dismiss a pawn, not me naturally, and hire a mage in their place.
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the arisen...
Pitiable arisen.
Well met.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Well met.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this deed.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled with. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
What say we gather some information?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Ah, doubtful.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discovery.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my... I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in the... But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. It will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? Suppose there's naught else to be done, but...
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis... Is that you, Norbert? Ah, fie. I can't wait. Listen. Would you be willing to... The brave fool said he was... I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, so I thought... Please, sir. I worry for my brother, and I suppose I'll have to go in there myself after all.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider... Now, tell me, are you registered with a... Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized... Well, now, that won't do. You need only speak. Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master. I am a fighter myself, and naturally 'tis a vacation for those who seek to master them. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that try them as you like. 'Tis a vacation for those... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, very well. There is no wrong, sure, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Good.
Diligence has borne fruit at last.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough. Do come again.
Where to now?
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchheads...
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
I'd gladly while away an afternoon.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the... My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you...
Always sets me to think. Trying to get back to work.
Hell, if you've a moment to spare, as you can see, we're rebuilding. What say you? Would you be willing to help? No? A shame, that. We'll be in need of helping hands for a while yet.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I couldn't live with myself.
There's no time left. If I could find a million to take me on, I'd be set.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roborant, are we? Do come again.
What should I do? I'll go on an adventure with my
What am I to do? He really ought to... We've returned by now. Mayhap it is time I went looking for him.